Hi, Pile 1, and welcome to your reading. This is your reading if you chose card number 13, Connect with the Earth. And this reading is what are men's secret thoughts and feelings about you. If you would like a personal and private reading with me, please take a look in the description box. You can send me an email or visit my Etsy shop. And please like this video and comment if it resonates with you. Subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more content from me. And let's just get into your reading. We have Three of Swords, the Hermit, abundance, positive mindset, manifest, gratitude and bliss, blessings. Death, the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform, what's dead is dead. White Eagle, ancestor spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. Krishna, devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Tune into your inner peace. You are perfectly beautiful. Exorcist. Freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. And the shadow attribute is fear of facing your own demons. And then finally we have Destroyer, releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for new life. And the shadow attributes, intoxication with destructive power, destroying others' dreams or potential. So what do men secretly think about you? Their secret thoughts and feelings. Well, definitely with this Three of Swords, I feel like people are in their feels about you. Men are in their feels about you. So if they don't know you personally, they have a sense that you've ended relationships. You may have like changed people's lives or someone's life by ending the relationship. The song that comes to mind, I came in like a wrecking ball type of energy. At least this is their view and their opinion. You know, the Three of Swords, when it comes up in a reading like this, I always feel like, you know, heartbreaker energy. So that even if this is not the case, they feel like you are someone who is a heartbreaker. And if they would get into a relationship with you romantically, that you would be someone who would break their heart. They don't feel like they can meet your standards. Also, they may feel like you are someone who is too good for them. So maybe they wouldn't even approach you in the first place, because they would feel intimidated just because they don't feel as good or on your level. So we have Connect with the Earth, the White Eagle, Ancestor Spirit, and the Exorcist. And so this is shamanic energy here, and you're connecting with the Earth and the White Eagle Spirit. So it feels like you are connected somewhere in a strong spiritual lineage. So I think people feel that. They feel that you are a person that is connected to the earth, connected to your ancestors, connected to spirit. It's like, I feel like men would feel as though you put a spell on them, maybe even. Yeah. It's like you're in here, there's a lot of feathers here. And I feel like men would consider you someone who requires freedom, that you receive spiritual messages, or you're just very intuitive or insightful. And they can also feel like you're very beautiful. We do have the peacock feather, but it's like they definitely see your outward appearance. It feels very expansive. Like you're noticeable. I feel like men, their secret thoughts and feelings about you are you're no one to mess with. They think you like your space with the hermit, and also to connect with the earth. She's out in the wilderness alone. Like, I feel like they also think you're not someone who needs a relationship. Although they think that you are someone who would be very devoted if you are in a relationship. Men feel as though and think that you are a peaceful person, that you have gained inner peace, that you may have gone through a lot of stuff, but you've done your healing, your introspection, your inner work. There's a sense of being an old soul here too with the hermit and the white eagle spirit. Like this, he looks like a chief, and the hermit is someone who is depicted usually as someone older who has gained that wisdom and knowledge. So they definitely feel as though you are wise and knowledgeable. They could see that you have released destructive patterns. You may have changed things up in your ancestral line. Like if whatever destructive behaviors that people had within your family line, you may have switched that around. And here with this, you are perfectly beautiful. I'm getting from Whitney Houston, I'm every woman, because there's all different body types, shapes, sizes, colors, hair colors, features, tattoo, no tattoo. It's like no matter where you fall on the look scale, I feel like you're striking. They think you are beautiful. Your energy is beautiful. Your aesthetic is pleasing. If you have a leg tattoo, men find that attractive. They see you as someone out to get your bag, out to get your money, that you also may have a group of friends or a group of people or feminines that are around you. They think that you're likable and personable with feminines. With the Virgo energy here, so you may be Virgo or have that strongly in your chart, but there is something about your daily routines. They notice you may have a daily routine, you may be a planner, someone who likes things a certain way, and you have connect with the earth and the hermit, so they find you very grounded also. and also with abundance, with that money aspect. It's like they find you to be abundant spiritually and emotionally, as well as like in earthly matters, because there's a lot of earthly energy here. So you could be someone very connected with nature. They see you as someone maybe like hiking, camping, just being in connection with the natural world. Some of you may be interested in natural disasters, or watching things about natural disasters or true crime, or maybe with this Exorcist, like horror movies for some of you, because we have Death, Exorcist, and Destroyer here. So you may find some interest in, the true crime, autopsies, demonology, or spirit, like the dark side of spiritual things, or you're not afraid of the dark side. It's like they feel like you've had experience with the dark side of the world of life, and like you don't have fear of it. You could be someone who writes, makes lists, journals, has done a lot of inner reflection. Some of you may go to therapy, or you've just done your own work. They do see you as very intuitive. And also with the style here, I'm feeling like a eclectic bohemian style, 60s, 70s. You could also integrate cultural pieces into your wardrobe, into your style. Whether Middle Eastern or native aspects, indigenous. It's also, I feel like men feel like you can fit in anywhere. You may fit into a culture or several cultures that you weren't necessarily born into. I think that you can just fit in anywhere. I do feel like there may be some men, because we have death, the relationship is over, no second chances, what's dead is dead, 3 of Swords, which is an ending, Destroyer, that when you say something's over, it's over. Dead, done, over with. No pass and go, no collecting $200, it's just over. They can't play games with you. It's like once you make that decision, that's it. So you're very decisive. There may have been some people who thought they would have a second chance with you, but you're like, no. You've like rid yourself of the demons. I think your eyes are very kind, empathetic. Doesn't appear that you have very large features. They feel softer here. So they feel like you have soft features. They probably like your cheeks. And yes, definitely your physical, your body. Your thighs are prominent here. You could have someone who has all different looks, or have you change your hair a lot, or your style, or you like just match wherever you are. It's like you can fit in anywhere. Maracas could be significant. Trees could be connected with trees. So we have trees depicted here and here. Also, you could be someone who's tall with that tree energy, or you just have that very tall presence, like your energy feels tall. Someone who's climbed the ranks, or who will climb the ranks in their life. You're certainly, they see you as grounded, in touch with the earth, down to earth. Some people may say you're laid back with this earthly energy, and to tune into your inner peace feels very laid back. I don't feel like this pile is very loud. So you may not be very verbal with men, or they don't see you as speaking a lot. Or you may only speak when you feel like there's something you have to add to the conversation. So I feel like men would like to hear your opinion more, hear your mindset more, get to know more about you. And here I'm also getting bad B energy, bad A energy, in a positive sense. These masculine energies get from you. And here with Destroyer, I mean, I get that sexual energy, you know, that explosion. So there are plenty who have like mad sexual energy toward you. It's like, wow, it's a very powerful sexual energy. There may be some that use you as in their fantasies for their own personal time here. Sorry if that's nasty to some of you, but it's just that what came through. You may have some interesting pieces of jewelry that you wear. Jewelry, it could be clothing, but I'm feeling jewelry, something meaningful or something cultural. Definitely see cultural pieces that you might wear. All right, so that's about all I see here for you, Pile 1. I hope that inspired you, encouraged you, and gave you some insight. I thank you so much for coming to my channel, and I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day. Namaste. Hi, Pile 2, and welcome to your reading. This is your reading if you chose this card number 47, Sound Healing. And this reading are what are men's secret thoughts and feelings about you. Please like and comment if this resonates. Subscribe to my channel if you have not yet and you would like to see more content from me. Hit the notification bell. If you would like a personal and private reading, you can take a look in the description box. There's a link to my Etsy store, or you can just email me for a reading. So let's get into it. We have the King of Swords, the World, Camera, reminiscing, making memories, learn from the past, and perception. Love call, expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you, informing you. Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance, obstacles are being removed, spiritual support and connections are increasing. Green Terra, supreme protection, you are protected, cords are being cut, move beyond limitation, trust. We have change one thing today, start small. You are pure magic. Child nature, friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. The shadow is tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment. And beggar. I can't read this. Okay. Confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. Dependence on others to the exclusion of effort. All right, to start out with card number 47. You could be 47 years old, or 47 could be significant to you, also 21. We have the King of Swords, which is air energy, but I'm also, and that's a masculine energy. I'm feeling a lot of feminine energy coming from this pile. We do have masculine and feminine energies within us. I'm sure you've heard that before, but I would say there's a lot of feminine energy here. And with the sound healing, I think that men think that you have a very healing energy. I wanted to say a nice voice, a voice that's healing. There's a softness to you. But I really feel like they enjoy your voice. If you're a singer, if you're a musician, they very much enjoy that. Or something connected with you and music, so they connect you to music. Maybe you also inspire people to think about you as related to songs. And with the King of Swords, I feel like men think that you're very intelligent, a person of integrity, someone you could teach, instruct, train. You also could be a person that's in authority, someone who is well-read. You're decisive. And you speak your mind. And with the World, I'm feeling like men think that you're self-made, you're successful. They may see you as having completed something big in your life, whether that's a relationship, your education, like a big goal. They think that you have done that. It seems like they see you as a person who is goal-oriented. I see fruit and flowers, so I think they might feel as though you smell very nice. You smell good, you taste good, I hear. You could be someone who likes fruit, likes fruity drinks. They see that with you, but I think they feel as though you're very sweet. There's a sense that you're hot. They think you're hot, you're sexy. They may think what you wear is sexy, feminine. They think you have really nice legs, shoulders. They could really like your smile with camera, like selfies, or if you're on video. I think they really like that. They could see you as someone who goes on vacations, who works hard and plays hard. Yeah, with this camera, some of you, I mean, you could just take a lot of pictures. They may see a lot of your pictures or look at your pictures and reminisce. I think there's people that want to reach out to you, that want to hear from you. And maybe they also hear from you. Like, men think that you express your feelings, that you send loving messages, kind messages. You may remember people's birthdays, their special days, that you're very thoughtful and loving and kind and gentle. Definitely you're very in touch with your feminine side, men think. And I feel like masculines who are attracted to the feminine energy are very attracted to you. They see you as being very fertile. Could be someone who's very family oriented. Like, even if you're not frail or anything like that, I feel like the masculine energy has a sense of they feel like they want to protect you. In that sense, there could be like a father figure that's coming through that feels protective over you. I'm kind of getting girl next door energy from this. It's like you're someone, they also see you as someone who cares about animals. You may have your own animal that you have a close relationship with. And with the bigger card, you could also be someone who cares about people who are down on their luck. You could do volunteer work, or you just express kindness, or you give where you can give, and just generally a good person. You could be someone who they see drinking tea or coffee on a regular basis. You're not someone who closes your eyes to the suffering of others. It's like you bring love and compassion and empathy into the situation. They feel like you have very aligned features. You may do your eyebrows very nicely. No, your smile lights up a room. You have healing, gentle hands. Some of you could be in the medical field also. You're seen as a healer. And here it says you are pure magic. So there is a very magical, loving, mystical energy around you. It's like you may not demand, your presence may not demand attention, but it's so loving and comforting and gentle and sweet that it draws you in. Your energy draws masculines in. And there's a lot about your heart chakra. I feel like your energy, like whatever your, there's greens and pinks here, but there's purples. There's a very pastel. So those colors could look good on you, like pastels. And here we have yellow. So yellow could be a significant color. That color doesn't come out that often. And here she's on an old-fashioned phone, and here's some old, it's more of an, I feel like it's an old-fashioned camera. So that's the vibe I'm getting. So some people could think you're old-fashioned, old school, like in touch with that type of energy. I'm thinking like 40s, 50s. Maybe you had a past life in the 40s or 50s. With the stars, it's like, I think you're someone that men see as someone who could fulfill their hopes and dreams. Like you have a very dreamy energy. I'm feeling Pisces. I know there's air energy here with the King of Swords, Pisces, Aquarius. It's like you're out there on another level. I think men see you as goal-oriented. I mean, there's a level of ambition here, but I wouldn't say ambition in the fire sense. It's like a more gentle ambition they see from you. And I'm just thinking from the elephant never forgets. And here with expressing love, messages of love, reminiscing, that's also Cancer energy here with that caretaker, caring, loving. You could be very connected to the moon. You could do magic. Like in touch with a feminine magic. So I am kind of feeling some of that energy where, you know, some people, they just get more attention, more attraction. Like it's like people are suddenly magnetized. So I feel like men feel a magnetic attraction to you. Like there's this energetic musical type of attraction. Something about your voice. Care, compassion, just the love here is just, and it's a gentle love. It's not overwhelming. It's not suffocating. it's very gentle, compassionate. I see brown eyes here mostly. I think all the eyes I see here are brown. And there's a light in these brown eyes. So they almost have a golden hue to them. So that could be significant to you. Like most of these people have something on their head, something. You may wear a headpiece. Flowers in your hair or gems in your hair. Something significant like a crown. Not that you wear a crown, but I feel like these people have some level of crown on their head. Some people from, I think it's India, who will have that red dot. Some of you may have that. The forehead. I think men see you as an awakened being. Like, I do get that mystical, ethereal sense here. Someone very in touch with emotions. Your emotional senses. And I feel like you really tap into the energy through the spiritual energy, through emotional energy. There's 2 cats and a bunny here. I was just thinking about bunnies. They seem to not have much natural protection. So, like, this girl here, she's, like, protecting them. And I feel like you're that gentle protector. You're not overbearing. People don't see you as overbearing. You could have a very clean space. Here, this looks very clean, organized. You know, there's nice plant. It's simple. You know, clear. You just have what you need. It's like, I think men don't see you as someone who's very materialistic. But there's definitely a softness, a lightness, a femininity, a care, compassion, thoughtfulness, genuineness to you. Like, what you see is what you get. There's a simplicity to your energy. You're not complicated. And that's a good thing. Let's see if there's anything else here. Some people might think you read a lot. Some men. You may have very good vocabulary. Or way of speaking. There's something about your way of speaking that is intriguing and kind of magical. It's like there's that extra layer to your words, your voice, the way you speak, an ethereal, mystical sense. Your nose could also be significant. You might have a ring in your nose or something with your nose. It's very, there's something about your scent, how you smell to others, that's very pleasant. Also, it's like your nose really fits well into your face. No, not everybody's like, hey, you got a sexy nose, but there's something about it. And here with the bunny, has big ears, and she has the phone to her ear. You could be a very good listener also. Very caring and compassionate listener. Getting some dragon energy here also. I think men secretly think and feel that you would heal them. You would care for them, you would heal them. I feel like people do have a, not that you can't protect yourself, but there's this aspect that makes them want to protect you. So this is what I have for you, pile number 2. I hope this inspired and encouraged you and gave you some insight. I thank you so much for coming to my channel. Thank you and namaste. Hi, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. This is your reading if you chose card number 5, Beauty Ritual. And this reading is what are men's secret thoughts and feelings about you. Please like and comment if this reading resonates with you. Subscribe to my channel to see more content from me. And if you would like a personal and private reading, you can take a look in the description box. My Etsy shop, a link to my Etsy shop is there, or you can send me an email, which is also there. So right away, I feel like men see you as someone who really takes care of yourself. You may take care of your body, your nails, you do your manis, pedis, skincare. You put effort into your appearance. You like to look good. You like to feel good. You like to take care of yourself. So they feel like you're someone who is on point with taking care of yourself. You could be someone with a lot of tattoos, or you have henna, you could have piercings, you could wear jewelry, but it's like you're definitely someone who looks good, dresses yourself up, and cares about your appearance. You could do good hair care, you could do your makeup well, have good jewelry choices, fashion choices. And even if you're not like into those things, men see you as someone who really takes care of yourself. And you're aesthetically pleasing. So you're pleasing to the eye. And we have the High Priestess. The Ten of Swords. Then we have Clock, needing time, cycles and takes time, time to heal and progressing. Partying, time with friends, having fun, happily single, living in the moment. Then we have the Miriam, sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Then we have Diana, focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. Your soul whispers love, your ego shouts fear. Trust your intuition, she's always right. Some of you, I feel like a lot of you, it goes one way or the other with your hairstyle. You may have very short hair or very long hair. There's something striking about your hair. Your lips definitely stand out. In the other piles, we didn't have much about the lips, but in this pile, like, the lips are very juicy, kissable. So men think your lips are very kissable. Like, these eyebrows are on point here. And it's like these people, none of them have like a lot of makeup on, but you can see there's a little bit like minimalist makeup, but they like, there's very glowing skin. You could have a golden glow to your skin. No matter what your base shade is, there's like a golden glow. Oops. Then we have addict. Helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. Compromises integrity and honesty. Allows an addictive pattern to have authority over your inner spirit. And teacher. Ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. Manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills. So definitely with the High Priestess, so we have Pisces here. And we also, I'm thinking Gemini with the twins. There could be someone that men know that they think you look like or that you remind them of. People, men in particular, could come up to you and say, oh, you look just like such and so, this star or that star. Or celebrity. If you have curly hair or cornrows, it feels like this group does something different with their hair that really stands out. Also with the eyebrows. You may wear like pieces that are very specific to you, signature pieces. Men may see you as having a vision for the future, being a visionary, someone who sees things in a certain way. When I said visionary, I'm looking at the High Priestess, so yes. Like, you can see into the future, you have a plan, you have a focused intention, you are a manifester, you see both the light and dark aspects of humanity, of the world. It's like you can see through them, their intentions. You may have overcome an addiction, overcome a bad habit. It's like there's something you have overcome, something that's dead, done, and over with in your life. And they see you getting back up again. It's like that song, I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never, ever going to keep me down. So they see you as someone who can never be kept down. It's like you go with the flow. Like, you have a serious side to you. You have a serious side. I feel like you could be spiritually intimidating to people who are not accustomed to that, like, connection with spirit. So it's like they're not sure what to make of it. So I feel like men don't see you simply as someone who is intelligent, because I do see that, but you're able to teach as well, which is a completely different skill. Your communication skills are very next level. To some people, they may not even be able to understand you, not because you're speaking a different language, but you kind of are. Like you're speaking a spiritual language or a scientific language, or there's something like you have so much knowledge about. But I feel like also you can take, higher knowledge and communicate it in such a way that people can understand and learn from you. You could actually be a teacher, like as a profession. You could be a reader as a profession. Or maybe that's something you've thought about and you would do very good with. Here with the Miriam Sacred Vision, I see the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. I feel like there are men that feel like you're the perfect match for them. With the quiver, here, with the quiver and the arrows, I often see that as children. So you're someone who could have a lot of children, want a lot of children, or... And that kind of goes along with teacher as well. Otherwise, maybe you're in daycare, or you could have a lot of animal or pet children, or could be the caretaker of the friend group. So here we have partying, time with friends, having fun, happily single, living in the moment. So you could be a person who is just happily single. They may see you as someone who could be overwhelmed by emotion, because it's like here, this person is holding back their feelings. Or this could be just talking about a masculine energy in particular, or some masculine energies that really do their best to hold back their feelings for you, but it's like almost a losing battle. I mean, how do you hold back water here? Like this dude is trying to hold back water. So there could be people who feel as though they're addicted to your energy. I think men could see you as someone who has been betrayed many times before, stabbed in the back. You may not trust that easily. You could have taken time yourself, time to heal. You could just be out there just enjoying your life. And they see that. You could be focused on your goals, what you want, think, and feel, focused on your friend group, your own personal self-care, your beauty rituals, your education. You see things clearly. You may have causes you believe in that men see. And they appreciate that about you. You could be a very patient person. They see you as patient. There's definitely something about vision. It's like you are a vision to behold, but you're also a visionary. You can see the future and create it. Like, create the vision you see in your mind. You could be someone who has a twin soul here. You could be a twin or just have a twin soul. This could be a romantic partner, or this could be, a soulmate, a friend. It's almost like you're someone who just doesn't give two shits. not in a bad way, but it's like you're living your life, you're in the moment, you're you're not trying to you're not trying too hard. I feel like men see you, they just don't feel like you are trying too hard to like make people like you or to reach a certain position or something like that. It's kind of like you're going with your intuition, you're going with the flow, you do have a vision, you have focus, you have intention, but it's like a flow. And this kind of gets, there's a couple of things. Like the Holy Spirit is mentioned kind of like the wind, breeze, the holy breath. So you can't really, its pattern doesn't stay the same. Like you're not doing the same things over and over and over and over. I mean, you could, but it feels like you let your intuition lead you and guide you. It's like you're guided by the Spirit. And they feel that pattern within you like a butterfly. You know, a butterfly doesn't fly in a straight line. It flitters over here, flitters over there, it's up there, down there. It just doesn't seem to be having that particular type of direction. It's going on, it's enjoying its life, it's going over here, it's going over there. It's like, this is kind of what you do. Like your intuition is guiding you, is leading you. I think your ears, it's like you hear everything. You hear everything. You could be clairaudient as well. I feel like men see a sensuality about you. There's definitely something very sensual. You could really like drinking and eating, and I'm getting that Taurian type of energy, that physical gratification. So here I'm getting that like angel in the streets but a freak in the sheets. So I think that men think that you are good in bed. They think you are if they've had experience, or they assume you are if they have not. You're like spicy, feisty, just. And here too, she's over here, and it kind of looks like, I mean, this man's probably looking down there, but what I got from before I pulled the card is like he's checking her out. So I think people check you out without you even realizing or recognizing it, because you're in the moment, you're focused here on what it is you want to do, what you enjoy, what you like. We have the Canadian flag over there, interestingly. You could be someone who does like to go to parties, events. They see you at events and parties and see you looking good, see you dressed up, seeing you care about your appearance. But it feels like you care about your appearance for your own personal well-being, yourself, so that you feel good about you. Like your décolletage, the neck, shoulders area could stand out to them. Also your profile, your side profile. Several of these people, a few, they have their side profile, could be something that stands out about you with men. I'm feeling a little bit of an 80s vibe here. Like with this haircut and this like whole get up here. So you could have an 80s vibe. It's like here you have a higher mind. It's like even though you're a good teacher, you can explain yourself well, you're able to communicate your ideas, your thoughts, your feelings, your intentions very well. People still feel like maybe these men think that you're smarter than them or more spiritual, or there are certain things they still can't grasp about you. And that's intriguing. Some of you could do Reiki, acupuncture, chiropractic stuff. You could give good massages. So there are men who think that you could give good massages. Maybe just have nice hands, or hands that look like they could give good massages. It's like you are aesthetically pleasing, and I think that men also think you have an eye for aesthetically pleasing things. You could be into art, fashion, not even necessarily the latest fashions, but just things that look aesthetically pleasing together, like you're able to put that together. And you just have an eye for that. Things that are aesthetically pleasing. They also think that you're like always progressing. You're always moving forward. You're always doing something new, something interesting. It's like you keep people guessing, you keep them on their toes. You're just someone who's very worldly, knowledgeable about the world. It's like you seem like someone who has life experience, who knows what they're talking about, who is just, you know, a lot. A lot about things that not everybody knows about. Some of you could have freckles and men like that. I do feel like you get a lot of looks, especially when you're not looking. Sometimes you might notice, but it's like here I feel like your energy is, I don't give a F, you know? It's like I'm minding my own business, I'm doing my own thing. Apparently you have some curiosity since you're here, but it's like, generally speaking, it's like you're just into your own stuff. What you're doing, you're excited about that, you're enjoying yourself, you're doing what you have to do, you're focusing on what you have to focus on. You know, like if you're going to a store and you want to do something, you're not like looking around seeing who's paying attention to you. You're on point on your task. You go hit to where you need to go, do what you need to do. Men see you that way. With the lily, I am getting spiritual love. So there's something about your love that is spiritual. You may have had a lot of people say, this was meant to be. You and me. Yeah, I think a lot of people think you're their soulmate or their twin flame or their perfect match. You know, something like that. So yeah, that's about all I got for you right now. I'm also getting, like, people think you're a winner. You could have won some award or won something recently. But generally, they think you're a winner, and whatever you put your mind to and put your hand to do, that you're going to be successful and you're going to win in that. So that is what men think. So that is about all I have for you, pile number 3. I hope that inspired and encouraged you and gave you some insight. I thank you so much for coming to my channel, and have a beautiful and blessed day or evening, no matter where you are in the world. Namaste.